Hello and welcome back, everybody, to week 2 of the Diplin Draft League. I hesitated there because I almost yelled the Detroit Diplins, which is not the team we are against this week. This week we are against the Detroit Luxrays as part of the Diplin Draft League. Up on the screen you can see our records and the matchup that we have going on. Obviously we know what my squad looks like. The opponent this week is definitely an interesting team. I've only prepared for, I'd say, half of these Pokemon because I tried to focus on the ones I think he's going to bring. There's a couple in here that could be his Terra types. I don't know if one of them will be brought. I don't know if none of them will be. That's going to be a little interesting. I'm also a bit concerned about Monkey Dory this week. Monkey Dory has a lot of different things it can do. It's got a 130 special attack base stat, so it would absolutely be able to take out Iron Valiant. That is why, as always, I'm going to have Iron Valiant built to be just an end-game sweep, a late-game sweeper. I do not plan to bring in Iron Valiant until that Monkey Dory is out of the way. I don't want to waste the booster energy. Sandy Shocks, another interesting one. Given he has Sandy Shocks, Slitherwing, and Torkoal, I do expect to see at least 2 of those 3 this week. I think he's going to want to set up Sun. And that'll help him with the Sandy Shock Slitherwing. Honestly, the biggest concern would be a Choice Banded one of either of those, or even a Choice Spec Sandy Shocks, Choice Scarfed Slitherwing, something like that. There's a lot of different things that he could do with the Sun teams, and for that reason I will be bringing Rain Dance this week. I also expect Torkoal to come so that he can use Rapid Spin and get rid of some of my hazards. He also will use Yawn to promote my switching. But let me show you the team I have to go up against him. There's definitely a lot to consider, but I think I have the best potential team for now going forward. Alright, everybody, this week we have Katniss, the Iron Valiant. This will be the name for Katniss going forward. I am bringing a physically offensive set this time, but I am also giving Katniss some boosted defense from the nature and 120 special defense EVs. I think, based on my notes here, Katniss will withstand a one hit. It can withstand one hit from a Sandy Shocks that has 341 special attack, which would be the max it can get without a beneficial nature. So that is why we're bringing Katniss. Next, we're going to be bringing along Chompy, the Garchomp. I have nicknamed Chompy to Chompy the Goat. Let's try to get that Chompy the Goat an MVP. Once again, it is speedy and able to attack, but I did give it some boosted HP and defense EVs as well. That way it can take a couple hits, let that Rough Skin Rocky Helmet really do its job. I also would like to lead off with Chompy using Stealth Rocks and Spikes, but I cannot do that this week unless he chooses not to lead off with Empoleon, or I really don't want to start off the match against probably not that Ogerpon, but we'll see what he has and go from there. Then we have Toxapex and Jake, the Toxapex and Cyclizar, both running Regenerator this week. I expect to have to switch a lot. This opponent in his first matchup did appear to switch quite frequently. I think he's going to expect hazards. I will have to look out for Court Change on the side of Cinderace. If Cinderace does Choice Scarf or something, it would only be able to use Court Change and then switch out. However, if it is not Scarfed, I will outspeed it with Cyclizar. That way we can get a Dragon Tail in, or a Knockoff, or a Rapid Spin to boost our... we have a lot. These are going to be some utility Pokemon. Like I said previously, we're going to have Rain Dance on Toxapex, and the Rocky Helmet as well to try to get the chip damage. All of this is just with the idea of lasting long enough for Iron Valiant to come in and sweep. And then our last 2 Pokemon are going to be Electrode, the Blue Ball. Electrode, I actually don't have a ton. I am hoping it doesn't come down to us using much of Electrode. If my plan goes as it's expected to go, the Terra Ground type would come in only in the event of the Monkey Dory or something. But I'm kind of hoping to take down Monkey Dory with Garchomp and Hazard and stuff like that instead. Oh, for the record on Toxapex, I can't really put down any Toxic Spikes until Monkey Dory's gone, because it'll just get sucked up anyways. So I'm going to try to leave Toxapex. Cyclizar will be the first Dragon I bring in. Dragon Tail on Cyclizar also, I should mention, is to prevent him from setting up. I learned a lot from my RQA League matchup last week, and I brought a couple Mons with Dragon Tail so I can force anything out that tries to set up on me, because that did not end well for me last time. But yeah, Electrode with Life Orb to give it a little bit of flexibility, plus the Thunder Wave just in case I need to slow something down, or hope for Lucky Paralysis. And last but not least, we've got Not Fugly, the Ogre Pawn, who will be coming in with Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Stomping Tantrum, and U-Turn. The Water Absorbability is huge. This thing is our other sweeper this week. We kind of have 3 sweepers, but again, not sure I'm going to lead with this. I'm hoping to lead with something that can set up hazards, but we'll see. We might end up having Ogre Pawn as a lead. If it's his Ogre Pawn against my Ogre Pawn, I don't know if I trust mine to beat it. The Ivy Cudgel would be a neutral damage hit. Horn Leech would, I think, maybe be super effective, unless Grass resists Grass. It's going to be tough. He has an Ogre Pawn as well, so we'll see how that works. I could always just go straight for the U-turn just to get some chip damage. I do only have knockoff this week on the Cyclizar, but that is fine. And with nothing else to talk about, let's get into the battle. And we are off. Let's see. Ooh, he brought Darkspun. Okay, he didn't bring any of his Terra Pokemon. That is interesting. The Goodra is something to watch out for. What was he going to start with? He might start with Ogre Pawn again, which if he does, we're going to probably want to lead off with something that can take a... Let's see, Ivy Cudgel won't do it. He might use a Grass type. I think I'm going to lead with the Garchomp here. If he leads off with Empoleon, it'll obviously need to be a switch out, but in that case I can always switch right to Toxapex. Unless Toxapex leads off. That might be the best bet, actually, is unless we see a Monkey Dory. Ooh, this is a tough lead. Tough to decide. I don't know who his lead's really going to be. I'm thinking it's going to be... Yeah, you know, I'm going to start with Chompy the Goat. He's bringing some... Okay, he did go Monkey Dory, so that is a good lead for us. Okay, do I expect... Don't think he's going to stay in. He might go for the Fake Out. Let's get the Stealth Rocks up. He didn't bring Torkoal, which I'm surprised about, but maybe he thought I would think that. Okay, he did go for the switch. Beautiful. Let me get that Stealth Rock up. I don't know if he can get rid of Stealth Rock. Darkspun will not stand a chance. Ooh, I did bring 2 dragons, though, so that was smart on his part. I can take a hit from Darkspun. Let's get the Dragon Tail in. What? I'm an idiot. Dragon Tail does not work on Darkspun. I'm throwing the game already. He went for the Wish. That's fine. I'm going to put down the Spikes. Yep, okay, good. He'll take damage from Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet. I've got the Spikes down. The Wish comes true for him. Excellent. I don't care about the Wish for him. Let's go now just straight over to Toxapex. I don't know why. Okay, that's what he was planning to do. Okay, he will probably switch out. If he does, I am going to throw down a Toxic. If he brings something that can... Ooh, or I plan for the switch here. I'm going to plan for the switch. Yep, there it is. I knew Monkey Dory was coming. I don't know why on that first turn I went and did what I did. That was ridiculous. Okay, the Wish comes in on Funky Monkey. I do have a little extra HP. Can any of his Pokemon take a Thunder Wave? They can't. So I actually... He could also clap me, though, so I might want to go to the Terra first, just in case. We will outspeed. Volt Switch pretty much does damage to any... You know what, let's play it safe. Let's go to the Volt Switch. Okay. And, okay, he is not doing anything yet. I do have the Assault Vest on Jake, so let's see what he does here. Ooh, okay, there's the setup. I don't like the setup. I don't remember if Dragon Tail gets rid of substitutes. Okay, well, it faded, so that's good. Let's see. He does have the Black Sludge to heal himself. He kills this turn, so I think I do need to switch again. If he goes for another Sludge Wave, or he'll plan for the switch and he'll use a Psychic move. But as long as that Sludge Wave's there, I don't really have a chance. Oh, wait. Oh, no, he substitute. I was going to say, we do outspeed, so we can Dragon Tail it out. Okay, we'll Dragon Tail out the Empoleon, too. That's fine. Force him back in. Okay, and he goes... Of course he gets the Fairy type. It's not really what I wanted. But that allows us to go back into Toxapex. Yep, the play rough there. He'll take some chip damage. He's got the leftovers on everything, which is a pain in the booty. If he goes back into Monkey Dory, there's nothing we can do. If he stays in and expects the switch on, it might be time that we try to take out that Monkey Dory with a Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, let's do that. He's staying in, though. Interesting. Oh, he's just going for the Wish to get the healing off. I'm assuming he's bringing in Monkey Dory. The Ivy Cudgel would be water. That would be the safer... No, we're going to go to the Stomping Tantrum. See if he switches out here. I can't believe that first turn I used Dragatail. Am I a dingus? Or am I a dingus? Ooh, he's going to play rough. There's the Wish. Okay, that's fine. We can take one more of those. Or, you know what? If he goes for another foul play, I will U-turn in. This dog is bulky and it's a pain in the butt. Ooh, he might be switching too. If I predicted this switch correctly, he will switch out. We will then switch, and we'll get to see what he brought in, which will give us the momentum. Oh, this is definitely a thinker. Thinker, I hardly know her. Ooh, he stayed in. Alrighty. And we're going to go back to Toxic Pex, per usual. And he's going to Wish again. I don't know if he's going to switch, so I'm actually going to try the Toxic here. See if we can start to hurt Slinky. If he switches out, that's fine. I'm assuming he goes to Monkey Dory if he switches. I just need to start getting the Slinky damage, so if he stays in, or goes to anything besides the Monkey Dory. Okay, he stayed in. Excellent. That is excellent. We need this Toxic now. That is a big thing. That is big for us. The Wish came true, but now he starts to really get hurt. Now, does he stay in with the Psychic Fangs is the question. If he goes for Psychic Fangs, we can actually switch back to Blue Ball in anticipation of Monkey Dory. Or I could start hitting... You know what? This is a free turn? No, it's not a free turn. Don't be dumb, Alex. Don't be dumb. You know what? Jake can take a hit. Not a play rough, but okay, it went back for the Wish again. That's fine. They can't stay in forever. We can start... I'm gonna let Jake die here, probably. Oh, he switched out. Yes. Okay, the knockoff is perfect then. Bam. Get rid of that. Wish comes true. Empoleon heals up, but now we can Dragon Tail the Empoleon out. Ooh, is it Scarfed? We're frozen. That's not ideal. Empoleon only outspeeds... No, we hit the item off. How did he outspeed with Ice Beam? I'm confused. Oh, crap. What did I do? Did my speed go down? I missed what happened there. That's not good. Probably should have been paying more attention. That's okay. Back to Toxic Pex. I don't know why I thought I was outspeeding, because I should have, but I missed something. Toxic won't work here, but if I'm baiting... Maybe he thinks I'm baiting him. Maybe? Maybe. 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 Does he think I'm baiting him? Let's see. Okay, he's got the Roost too. Oh, that Empoleon's a pain in the butt. I need to get the first hit off with Blue Ball on this thing. I might have to sack something just to kill this thing. Can I take a hit? Let's see if I can take a hit. I'm really hoping he switches too. I need to get some momentum here. Is he switching? He did not. Yes! The Surf! Perfect! Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my god, that's what I needed. That is excellent for us, because now I can start Horn Leeching even if he switches out. We take damage on we do damage on somebody, and I've got a lot of coverage with this Pokemon. And I will outspeed most of his things. Not Cinderace. Not anything with a Choice Scarf. I'm so glad he didn't bring the Magneton. This is definitely the longest, most thinkingest battle. None of us are making much headway into each other's Pokemon. I've got the hazards, luckily. Ooh, okay. Thank you. Okay, one down finally. Jeez. Oh my god. I needed to get rid of that Monkey Dory. Now I can set up my Toxic Spikes, and now he's in trouble. I don't think he'll have a way to get rid of Toxic Spikes. There's Cinderace. It may know a Psychic attack, but I can take a Psychic attack. He is obviously... He's probably got Flying, and with the Libero. I'm going to plan for a Flying attack. So we're switching. He might be predicting it, but that's okay. Court change, there it is. I knew that was coming eventually. There, fine. You can court change. I will Toxic Spikes. I will take the fact that I have those hazards. He unfortunately froze my Cyclizar, which is really annoying. I've made a couple really big misplays here, like not realizing my speed had dropped below that Empoleon is killing me. There's the Ogerpon. If Ogerpon sets up, I think Toxic Pex has done everything it can do. So I'm gonna go for the Toxic here. Yep, okay, there we go. Alright, there we go, there we go. Now he can stay in and set up. Or I can Baneful Bunker and see if he attacks. Ooh, he's putting down spikes now. Interesting. I need to get Jake in safely to get rid of these. But at the moment, I really don't have a way to. I should really switch here. I guess I'll go into my Ogerpon and take some damage, but that's okay. I have Horn Leech. Yep, and that's not good. Alright. I'm screwed without Rapid Spin on my side. I need to... I know I outspeed if I bring in Katniss, but then I don't think his Pokemon are in enough... Can Blue Ball... Blue Ball better not die from these. No, okay, okay. We are ground. It can use a... I've got Terra Ground. I'm just gonna Volt Switch. Hopefully he switches. If he doesn't switch, I at least get to switch in one more time. It's resisted. That's okay. The Toxic gets it even closer. And then I go back into Toxic Pex. It U-turns. Okay, good. It is getting very low on health now. I need to get to a spot where I can bring in Cyclizar and get it unfrozen, which means I need like 2 turns, basically. Because even if it unfreezes on the first turn, I need to get a free turn where I switch it in. And it's got Heavy Duty Boots. Awesome. I wonder if it'll go Court Change. If it goes Court Change, I actually can get rid of the Toxic Spikes. It might be time to sack Electrode of all things. Yeah, we're gonna have to let it go down. There's the Zen Headbutt. Change to Psychic. We die. That's fine. The Aftermath hurts him. That is okay. Oh, that does so much damage. Crap. I don't think we outspeed. I don't know why I went into Garchomp. That was probably really dumb of me. Crap. The Court Change sucks here. He is Psychic. I have to switch again. I might be losing Toxic Pex too. But I need to bait him into attacking me or switching. Yep, super effective. We get a little bit more chip damage. There's a solid chance it's Scarfed. Does Chompy die here? Nope. Okay. I just need to get this thing low enough that I can use my stupid Katniss ability. Maybe he'll switch. I'm just gonna hope if he switches, I'll just get a free Stealth Rock. That's fine. I really messed up by having Cyclizar take that Ice Beam and getting frozen. What is that, like a 10% chance? Still my bad because I was the one who was dumb. He knows he might lose Ronaldo here, I think, because of the rough skin and the, the other stuff. Oh, he went U-turn? It's fine. Okay, he's got to be Scarfed. But that's fine, that's why I brought Shadow Sneak. So let's see what he does. I'm thinking Empoleon's who he's going to go with. There it is. Empoleon I can only take down. Jake, of course, being frozen sucks. I need to get unfrozen and get rid of the stupid spikes. Come on. Nope, frozen solid. There's the Ice Beam. Well, my only chance is Katniss freaking outspeeding everything. I'm not Scarfed. He knows that. It's a close combat. Okay, there's one. Okay, I can't get hit once is the problem. If he has a priority move, I get really fucked. Hopefully everything is hurt just enough. Okay, he's got Slinky. It might be able to kill me. It probably can kill me. I probably lose here unless... Do I go for the crit, or do I go for the Spirit Break to lower... Nope. I need a crit. I pretty much do nothing without a crit. I'm pretty sure he kills no matter what he does. If he has foul play, I lose, right? Oh my god, I'm screwed. Yep. Damn it! Well played game on his side. Wow. That was so well played. Hi everyone, post-mortem editor Alex here. This battle was eye-opening to me. I've realized, well, you'll see this battle and you're going to see another battle I post in a couple of days. And what I realized across both of them is when I am narrating while playing the game, I am not 100% focused. I am having an immense amount of trouble just picking the right play in the middle of the game, which my first couple of matchups I did not seem to have that issue. Most notably, that very first turn I went for a Dragon Tail on a Fairy type. I know Doxmon's a Fairy type. I know Dragon doesn't affect Fairy. Don't know why I went for that. I wasn't predicting a switch in. That was just a bonehead play on my part. I could have gotten some Earthquake damage off with Garchomp, or gone with a switch on my own, or gotten another layer of spikes down. Somehow, someway, I just totally don't know what I'm doing. Secondly, there was a turn later in the game where, and I did comment out these during the match, my Electrode I brought with the ground Terra typing for the purpose of his team being very weak to ground. I go to my Terra ground, but I don't use Terra Blast, I use Volt Switch, and I switch out when I could have had tons of momentum there. His Monkey Dory probably would have gotten hurt enough that it would not have been able to use its substitute. He would have had to have switched in to something else, taken some damage. Overall, just I don't know what I was thinking. That game was so winnable. I've done such a good job in my prep beforehand, and then lately in these last couple of matchups, I am absolutely throwing somehow. During the matchup, I was kind of like, I got very upset about the freeze on my Cyclizar, which... that's unfortunate, 10% chance to freeze, but ultimately, I could have had a chance in there to knock out his Cinderace before it used Court Change. I had a chance in there to really just gain momentum and not have to worry about a Court Change, and then I ended up letting it to get to the point where I had no choice, but I needed to remove my own hazards because Court Change did come into effect. Overall, the prep was fine. My team was built to win. I just absolutely blew it in the gameplay, so... moving forward, that's all the same. Moving forward, I will not be actively recording my voice during these battles. I will be focusing on the battle while screen recording, and then I'll be doing some sort of post-mortem commentary on the match. That'll give me more time to think about what I want to do during the battle and think about what I want to say after the battle. So hopefully that makes sense to you all, and the reasoning is clear. Here's to 5 weeks and 6 more weeks, respectively, of my 2 leagues, and hopefully I can get on a winning streak here, because now I am not in the greatest spot in either. Thank you, though, and remember, always clap your hands.